Hi Aries, welcome to the Soul Song. My name is Nina. This is going to be your April general reading. And happy birthday to all the beautiful Aries people out there. And for those of you who have already celebrated your birthdays, belated happy birthday to you. I hope you have a fabulous year ahead. Okay. I want to say I did actually do a reading before this for you, but I don't know, there were some issues with the recording, so I'm doing this again now. So I have a feeling the messages are going to be completely different. Anyway, I have pulled out some oracle cards to begin with. These will give us the overall theme for you for the month, and any sort of guidance that wants to come through, anything that your guides, your angels, your spirit team wants to highlight for you, and what to expect during this month as well, and any advice. Okay, so having said that, this is a general reading, so take only what resonates and leave the rest behind. Okay, let's start with your messages. We get truth be told. Time to go. Okay, I think Capricorn got this as well. Ebb and flow, nice. Vigilance, okay. Door to spirit, really nice. And we get have faith and miracles and blessings. That's really nice. Everything has its gift. This card came up for Scorpio as well. So you've got the number 12 and 13 here. And this one says, have faith. Trust your faith in this situation. There are so many butterflies here. And we are in the midst of change, and I feel like this is being highlighted especially for you. I'm hearing a change in direction, okay? There's a new door opening up for you, which you are being guided to. You're being led towards. Okay, I feel like there's definitely a new portal opening up for you. You are being advised to go with the ebb and flow, to allow a change to happen to you in these circumstances, and not resist it, because resisting it is only going to create more friction in your life. Okay, it's going to bring unnecessary like tower moments and things like that in your life. There are definitely some signs and synchronicities and messages that Spirit wants to bring through to you. What I was also hearing previously is this door that Spirit is opening up to you. Okay, there are definitely doors opening up for you to pass through. Okay, there's a window here, there's a portal here, there's a door here, and in the midst of all that you have vigilance, which is basically Spirit trying to convey something to you through your sensations, through your instinct, through your gut feeling, through any sort of signs that are coming through to you. Be open to that. Okay, and yeah, there's a huge emphasis here on your inner wisdom and instincts and being guided on your path. Okay, there are doors and portals opening up to you. Now, how does that apply to your day-to-day life? There are certain changes that are going to take place, and you are going to get signs and synchronicities that will help you understand whether this is the right path for you or not. For instance, if you see 1111 a lot, or if you see 44, 33, any of these repetitive numbers, or some specific sequence that you keep seeing, okay? Usually it is the 1111 in my case, which indicates that yes, what you're doing is right, you are following your path, and that you are on the right track. Okay, so keep going. That is what that means. And your spirit team is really, really guiding and supporting you at this time. You are being led to also walk away from certain situations or certain old patterns and behaviors and cycles that may have hindered your growth until now. Okay, for a very brief few of you, there may be certain people around you that you need to be a little watchful about, okay, at this period of time. But Spirit is really telling you to have faith and to go with the flow and to accept and allow for these changes to take place, because they are actually leading you to your soul path, okay, your actual path that you were perhaps always meant to walk on. For others of you, what I was hearing is that you could be called upon to open up to your own spiritual gifts. If you have been wondering whether you are a channel for messages coming through from Spirit, be really open to that, okay? Open your heart, your soul to that, and ask for guidance, ask for synchronicities and signs, and they will be shown to you, okay? I feel like a lot of you will open up to these spiritual gifts during this period of time. So that's beautiful. That's very, very different from most of the other readings that I've done. Let's see, what do we have for Aries? Okay, that wants to come out. We've got the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck, fire sign. This is your energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, but in your case, this is your energy, okay? So you're sitting powerful, you're sitting in your element, and you are feeling more or less in control. You're feeling confident. You're feeling like you've got this, okay? You've got this. Wow, yeah, speaking of which, we have the Magician at the bottom of the deck, so definitely you've got the power. Alright, that's the song I usually hear in my head when I look at the Magician. A couple of songs actually, but that is what I heard right now. So we've got the King of Wands there and the Queen of Wands here with the Hermit. A possible connection with someone, okay, or a Virgo. We've got the Lovers, a Gemini card. Got the Three of Wands, more wands. And we've got the Moon, the Empress, and the Eight of Wands. Wow. Like, things are really, really picking up for you, Aries. I really like seeing this. So, I'm gonna adjust that. Again, the King of Wands. Wow, okay. The Two of Wands, more wands. The Hermit for the second time, okay. And the Queen of Wands. Wow, like, what's happening here? Okay, so yeah, Spirit does this quite a bit with me, and I wholly accept it and honor it. I do get a lot of repetitive cards, okay, in my readings, which are meant to reiterate something and emphasize something for you to pay attention to, okay. Interesting. So the bookends of your reading are the Queen of Wands, which is your energy. I'm going to say this straight away. There's a strong possibility of you meeting somebody or getting to know somebody at a deeper level, okay? Some sort of a commitment, probably. But right now, of course, things are in a bit in limbo, and there are isolation cards here as well, with the Hermit, and the Two of Wands also indicates a certain distance, okay, physical distance from this person. So I feel like you are probably even missing someone, okay, if you've already had like a brief connection with somebody. You may be really missing that person at this period of time. You might be thinking a lot about them, waiting for them to show up, okay, waiting for I'm hearing I'm hearing Adele's song, Hello from the Other Side, okay, so that is for some of you. And perhaps that's why you got this card of having faith, okay. Now, this person, if this is about a connection, let me talk about that first. If this is about a connection, this person is likely to be, like I said, at a physical distance from you. So meeting them is going to require some amount of travel, and of course at this time it is probably not possible. So there is this message or this advice from Spirit to be patient, to be grounded, and to know that it is worth waiting for, okay? Because usually I don't see the Lovers as a straight up love connection card. I see it more of a choice card. And in this case, I feel this has more to do with an intimate connection, okay, a deep soul level connection with somebody who is like the perfect fit for you. And look at that, we've got the Knight of Pentacles beneath that, okay, and the King of Pentacles. Someone coming in with an offer, okay, a tangible offer, but it is going to take some time because the Knight of Pentacles is really slow. So this is mostly slow moving energy, okay. But I like that both of you are sitting in your power. You're sitting in you're both very, very strong. When you come together, it's like a powerhouse, you know, a power couple, that sort of energy, and like the perfect fit for each other. Now, if you haven't met anybody like that, then you are likely to come across someone like this during this period of time, okay. Again, there is going to be more communication coming in towards like the second half of the month, where things, I feel, start to gain momentum. Doesn't mean that you're actually going to meet at that period of time. You could, but most likely there is going to be a lot of to and fro communication and planning, okay, putting plans into action, trying to make things happen, trying to actually work out the logistics is what I'm getting, okay, on how to meet, how to come into union with each other, okay. So that's beautiful. Now let's get into the more general sense. If this is not about a connection, a love, intimate connection with somebody, then I feel that you're starting off really strong, okay, in your element. You are, I think, of all the signs that I've done, you seem to be in a really good space as far as your mental space is concerned. Yes, there is some soul searching that you're doing. You're utilizing this time to really do your inner work, to work towards personal development, okay. And like I said initially, opening up to your connection to Spirit, to your higher self, to your inner wisdom, and letting that guide you to a new path perhaps that is opening up for you, okay. And I am seeing that over here as well. So with the Two of Wands and the Lovers, now in a general sense, I feel that if you are perhaps looking for, if at all this is about a career change, you're looking for something that brings you more, that you have more passion and desire towards, okay, something that feels like a wonderful fit for you. Perhaps that is something that you have considered previously, but you didn't act upon it, and that is what you are putting plans into place for now, okay? So that could be about a decision having to be made regarding whether or not to take this new path, or to follow your heart as far as making that decision, that choice is concerned. And the Two of Wands is also a portal, okay, an opening to a new horizon, a new possibility, walking through that in order to reach some place that you have perhaps never been to before. So this is all about prospecting, putting plans into place, and taking those initial steps towards that plan, okay? And the Two of Wands is now going into the Three of Wands, which means that after having made those plans, you're not stopping there, okay? You are taking the initial steps to move forward in that new direction, and you're waiting for your ships to then come in, having done the initial planning and initial sowing of seeds, okay, so to speak, or the initial action has already been taken. Now you're waiting for things to materialize, things to come to fruition, okay? And that's what's happening here. This new path, I feel, is really going to open up more possibilities to you, perhaps things that you've never even imagined before, okay? And this could as well be a path that is very it's like a soul calling. It's a spiritual it's like some that inner voice, deep down, was trying to get your attention all this while, but in this quiet time it is speaking out really loudly. You're able to hear it minus all the noise around you, and now you're finally listening to that and following that new path, okay, which is beautiful. For some of you, this is a spiritually connected path, or something that you feel attuned to, okay, if that makes sense. And then we have the Moon, the Empress, and the Eight of Wands with the Queen of Wands again. You're definitely following your desires. You're definitely following what you're feeling pulled towards, okay? The Moon here, in this case, feels more like an attraction to me, something that is drawing your attention. There's a pull there, like how the Moon is responsible for the tides, the waves to be pulled. Similarly, there is something that is really attracting you. It's drawing your attention. There's a direction that you are being pulled towards, okay? And it is the unknown. It has an element of mystery here, but I feel like you're not afraid. Usually the Moon is associated also with fear, because it is the unknown. It is dark. It is not illuminated like the sun, okay? It's not out in the open. You have to navigate your way through the darkness in the Moon, and it casts big scary shadows. But I feel like this definitely has nothing to do with being scared. You're not scared at all. There are no fears here. There is in fact the allure, the pull of the mystery, of the unknown here. And these two cards here are telling me that there's a lot of growth and abundance that is possible on this new path, in this new direction that you're taking, okay? and things will quickly pick up for you. All right. That communication that you are waiting for is going to come in very, very quickly, and probably even unexpectedly out of the blue. Okay. It's going to be good news. It's going to bring in abundance. It's going to make you feel more settled, more I'm also hearing it's, if you do have any sort of fears, it's going to alleviate all of those fears. Okay. And it's going to make you feel a lot more like there's this promise of fear, of comfort, of harvest, of growth, of potential here. Okay. And that is what you're looking forward to. And it ends with, again, your card. So you are feeling in your element again. You're feeling confident. You are feeling very, very empowered. Okay. And you've got this new drive, this being on rocket fuel, this drive to go forward in this new direction, because at your gut feel, you have like this gut feeling, this instinct that you are following, that you know that this is the right thing for you to do. There's absolutely no doubt about that. Maybe a few doubts will creep up. Okay. That's completely normal, it's natural, but I don't think you're gonna let that deter you at all. Okay. This is a beautiful reading. I really liked it's very different, like I said, from any other reading that I've done. Definitely a strong chance of you not just manifesting and working towards something new, something that is still a mystery to you, it is unknown, but also for some of you, definitely a new intimate connection, which is like a power couple kind of a connection. Okay. Really interesting. And wow, all this fire energy is telling me that you're ready for this. You're geared up, Aries. Okay. And definitely listening to your soul calling. You're not letting that opportunity pass you by, for sure. Wonderful. So once again, I feel like there is certainly a new path that is emerging, a new door that is opening up for you, and I feel like there's a strong spiritual attunement, like I said, and connection to this path. You're feeling it at a soul level, deep down. Okay. And you somewhere, like, you just know that where you're going to be supported, you're going to be comfortable, you're going to be taken care of. Okay. So that's beautiful. I'm gonna leave it here. I wish you all the very best. This looks like an interesting month. Do take care of yourself. Okay. Take very good care of yourself. Stay grounded, stay humble, and stay positive. Okay. And yeah, I'm gonna see you again later. I wish you all the very best. Bye, Aries.